Hello guys, welcome again to one of these videos that I make about these old magazine games. Today we're going to be taking a look at World at War magazine issue number 40 from February and March of 2015. Nice cover illustration, very nice. Magazine again is as you would expect from a Strategy and Tactics magazine, or Strategy and Tactics Press magazine. Lots of maps, lots of pictures. The articles are usually well researched, well thought out. Again, beautiful maps. So then here we get to the rules. Again, since this is a magazine game, the rules are going to come in at 16 pages. And it looks like they use every page of the 16 for this particular game. Sometimes there's advertisements and such on the back page, but anyway, this is a game called Rampage, the Allied drive on Germany from August to September of 1944. Oh, and it is described as a purpose-designed solitaire war game that covers the fighting in Northwest Europe from the time of the Argentine Fillet encirclement in mid-August of 44 through the end of September. You, as the player, will actively command the Allied forces, while the rules systems directs you in the handling of the German forces. You will win by accumulating victory points via seizure of key areas on the map. Here we're going over the components. There's some description. CDR strength, combat. What does that mean? Combat die roll. That's what I thought it meant. All right, well. It's an armor unit, army sized. Did I say army unit? I meant armor unit. It's an armored army with a historic second armored division. Isn't that a division? Yeah, division. Yeah, that's second armored division right there. With a combat die. Oh, fuck, it's printed right there. Yeah, with the combat die roll strength of 2. Here we're going over the different types of units that may be in the game. Well, probably are. Looks like you have paratroopers, motorized infantry, mountain infantry, shock troops, German headquarters, Tiger tanks, armor, combined arms, or Panzer Grenadiers, basically mechanized infantry, and then your regular line infantry, or regular infantry, whatever you want to say. And then they're going over the setup, the German front and hex control, how to win, turn sequence. Every turn is divided into phases, and then each phase is subdivided into individual actions. Here's the turn sequence outline. Allied replacement assignment phase, Allied airborne drop phase, Allied movement and combat phase, and then an administrative phase. Here it's going over stacking, replacements and reinforcements, German defending force generation, supply and Allied movement. Section 10 is all about combat, which is actually a very little section, very small section. Section 11 is the Argentine Fillet pocket. And it's going over something about that. German supply and other pockets, Atlantic wall hexes. Again, this is a solitaire game, solo game. Oh, wait a minute. And then in section 14, we have optional rules. It looks like there's another game that comes with this. So that first game's only 8 pages. The second game's the last 8 pages. This is Stalingrad Cauldron, Decision on the Volga, 42 to 43. Again, the units look similar. It's going over the game map, sample units, and it is another solitaire game. I wonder if the map is, I'm sure the map's not double-sided, but I bet it's split. And here again, it's going over the units. Looks like there's the same kind of units. How to win, turn sequence, going through the phases. There's a number of more phases in this game. They probably don't have the as many subsequent. No, it does say they're still subdivided into actions. Well, then we're going over stacking, replacements, reinforcements. This is Axis defending generation. These are probably the same rules for the other game, but just with some specific scenario rules added or some tweaks done. It all looks very, very similar. And they used all 16 pages. No advertisements, no anything. So there's actually 2 games in this magazine. There's Rampage and then Stalingrad Cauldron. It's interesting. Let's take a look at the, let's take a look at the counters. Well, it's an older, like all these older strategy and tactics releases, this is very thin white core. I mean, this is super thin. Focus, please. I don't know. That's pretty thin. It's pretty flimsy. But that's what you get back in those years. Here we have some Soviet counters, some German counters for the for Winter Storm part of the Stalingrad Cauldron scenario. Here's, it looks like some SS, maybe not SS, but probably. Down here, oh, there's some no, that's not SS. There's some Fallschirmjäger. Or airborne, German airborne. Bunches of control markers. Here we have some U.S. and British units. It's interesting that the combat factors for the infantry and the armor are the same. There's probably a die roll modifier if you have armor involved in an attack. Here's some more Germans over here. And then these black counters again. These have to, yeah, some of them are, I guess. There's the 2nd SS and the 1st SS, the 12th SS. Oh, that 503rd, that's a Tiger. That's Tiger tanks. 10th SS, 9th SS. Yeah, but I don't think all the black necessarily means that they're SS, but I don't know. They're all, for the most part, well, most of them are double-sided. These ones over here aren't. I don't know if you use all of these for the same 2 scenarios or certain, I don't know. But thin counter sheet. Let's focus again. All right, here's a look at the map. Let's fold this out. Again, guys, you know what's coming up. You know what this map has. I don't have to say it, do I? It's got some hard creases in it. And like I thought, it's actually divided into 2. So this half of the map here is for Stalingrad Cauldron. Quite a small play area. Actually, if you think about, this is a whole half a map sheet. And a lot of it's being taken up by tracks and holding boxes and terrain effects charts and stuff. And this is the actual play area with big hexes too, by the way. Huge hexes. And then the other side of the map is for the Rampage scenario. And it's quite bigger and also prettier. Sorry for the glare. This map's a lot nicer looking, I think, and a lot bigger. So that's a look at the map. That was a look at the counters. And a quick look at the magazine for World at War issue number 40 from back in February, March of 2016. No, 2015. My old eyes fail me. And it includes 2 solitaire war games, which is kind of unusual. This camera needs to focus, which is kind of unusual. Well, it is to me. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take a look at that cover art again before you go. It's a pretty nice picture.